Hey there guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are going to Orzammar now. I went ahead and I skipped the loading screen. We just went from our camp to Orzammar, so... Liliana, what are you doing? I don't have any weapons on. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I was getting a lot of lag before. I was trying to save the files to the external hard drive, but for some reason that was causing a whole lot of lag. Because I'm transferring my external hard drive over to my other computer to upload and render from there. I'm trying a whole new system, but I guess we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way and just have to have it take longer, but that's right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to head up here.
Oh, my. I did not expect it to be this crowded.
But yeah, I've tried to record this a few times, and I was wondering why I was lagging so much, and I took it off of the, whoop.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Loghain is the traitor who killed King Cailan at Ostagar.
What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Something.
Alright, well, let's take care of these guys real quick. I'm gonna kill this mage.
That'll teach you.
There we go.
Got it.
Liking the new weapons. There we go.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Here we go.
A trust follow, Warden.
Oh, magnificent.
Your rival is a mixed blessing.
These must be the
Prefer that
statues
outside
of
is love
Terrabad.
with old man.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter.
A lot going on
If you
here.
work hard like Bronca, all Orzammar will know your name.
Alright.
Got it.
Update my codex a little bit.
All right.
But yeah, guys, we're finally in Orzammar. The actual city part of Orzammar doesn't take that long to
There are
complete.
many
It's
tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a star-struck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time. And you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And star-struck maids, apparently.
too soon. But yeah, the city part won't take very long. It's when we have to go into the deep roads and do all that stuff. But it'll be fun. We'll get through it. What a lovely city.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. We will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Get shit on. So there's some political unrest going on in Orzammar. And of course, as being the hero of Ferelden, I will be taking care of all of it, and I will be solving all their problems. What's up, Captain?
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Oh, ho, ho. Alright, what we got over here? Armors. Let's go check them out. Do a few side things here. What's going on, dude?
Welcome to Jannar Family Armors. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Platinum armor, huh? Let's see what you got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Let's see. That's what I'm using. So that. No, I'm just gonna sell these. They're little perks for my companions, but don't really use them. It's just keeping up space. Remember that little area. We'll be seeing that again. There we go. There's a quest over here.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rak. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
There we go. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to look up something. Alright, welcome back, guys. Sorry, I was looking up how to get Liliana's pet nug. I could not remember, but now I just know you have to talk to her, and then you go to Dust Town. So let's go ahead and do that.
Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place?
Vast holes carved from the stone of the mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence. I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous.
Let's talk about something else.
Something I can help with?
Let's see.
Yes?
talk to you about something?
What's on your mind?
Well, I guess maybe I have to go talk to the Nug guy first. Let's go talk to him really quick. Huh. The guy just literally just said talk to her, but who knows? Nug guy's right over here. Nug Wrangler.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. And I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Good. Alright, let's start Liliana now.
Something I can help with?
You know anything about this place?
Vast halls. Soaring. I have heard of these things and more. Something I can help with?
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith Caste. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Jeez, girl, calm down. Alright. There's one. Alright, so... Well, actually, let me talk to this guy over here. Actually, I guess I can turn this in really quick, can't I?
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I got a nug for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game. Such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude. But find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
12 silver.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop, I hope.
Right. I have some lovely things here. Lyrium. Enhanced, of course.
Alright. The Rose's Thorn. Looks really dirty. We're gonna need one of those. Oh, there's Morgan's Mirror. Oh, that's nice. You can give that to Alistair. Oh, it's so expensive, though. Look at that. Can I sell more stuff? Jeez. We're doing it. I bought it. I did it. Don't criticize my judgment. Alright. I'm an impulse buyer, what can I say? Alistair, you owe me big time, dude. 90 gold for that ring. I know it's gonna come and bite me. Oh, it's gonna come and get me later, I know it. Alright. There's Dagna, she's waiting. There's another nug, there's a nug back there.
Singing, I hear.
We should go into the bar. Got another. Ooh, excuse me. Another nug there. Alright. Tavern. Alright, what's going on in here?
I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
Avatar Cora? I'd like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
Let's see. A round of the best brew for myself and the house.
Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone.
Wonder how much that's going to cost me.
This, my friend, is the Paragon of Ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
That was really cheap. Jesus. They've got some inflation going on down here.
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Mather, a Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Duncan, something like that.
Human names all sound the same, you know. You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Well, thanks for the drink. I should be going.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Oh, God. Now, what's up here?
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they... Lord Dennick Helmi, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
You know me? Word travels fast.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
None taken. Well, you know, things are hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
I should go.
As you wish.
I don't really want to talk to you anymore. Alright. Nervous adventure.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
Shouldn't it be at home instead of in a bar? Is this Darkspawn corruption or just madness?
There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you.
It's Carver.
I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song.
Carver's your brother in Dragon Age 2.
Ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Alright, well, this was a very interesting trip to the bar.
Got it.
Alright. What's going on, dude?
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Ooh, excuse me. Some say Balin killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
Let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
That's about it. Alright. What's going on, dude?
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
I didn't think the dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that.
I bet you did.
I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Alrighty, dude. You owe me. Alright. Whoop. There's a wall carving.
Now's better than later.
So let's go ahead and we'll go down to the Dust Town where all the outcasts of the Dwarven Society are. If you guys are wondering whose side I'm going to choose between Balin or Harrowmont, is I always choose Harrowmont because if you actually play the Dwarf Noble origin, Balin betrays you. Balin actually kills you. If you don't choose your the Dwarven Noble, he kills you. The character dies. So Balin is very power hungry. I'm always against Balin. I like Balin's idea of getting rid of the caste system and making it more of a, I guess a human society where there's not really, like, I don't know. It's if you don't fit in, you're not shunned kind of idea like it is right now. Harrowmont believes in the traditional way where, the caste list remain casteless, the warriors are the warrior class and stuff like that. However, Harrowmont is a more noble man and is not going to murder me if I don't do the right thing. So I always choose Harrowmont, so that's what we're going to be doing.
The differences between this side of town and the others is striking.
And this is where the casteless are. What's up, thugs?
I'll get on it. We'll get plenty.
You want some?
You're gonna regret this. I'll get on it. Got it.
Easy enough, easy enough.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Mather, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Sounds like I wouldn't approve of your kind of opportunity.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Alright, I could just kill you and you won't have to do anything like that ever again. Alright. Nothing in there, really. Beggar. Idle dwarf.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
I think this is the quest for Liliana. I'm Mather. Pleased to meet you.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
She was right. Better not go up there.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I've gotta go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there. Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dust Town so much? Don't fall.
So, I'm pretty sure that's the guy you have to get the quest for Liliana to get the nug.
Something I can help with?
Let's see. Talk to you about something.
What's on your mind?
No.
Something I can help with? Vast hold. I have heard of these things and more, but...
Let's just move on, I guess. I don't know. Did I already mess it up?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself some food.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. The That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the Diamond Quarter, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
How did you get crippled?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
Can they just get away with that?
I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, casteless have no lineage, so it's no crime to hurt you. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
I should get going now.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Alrighty.
Spare a bit for the needy?
What's up?
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Why doesn't your son's father help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
I don't like to see a child suffer.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I'm a pretty cool guy. I think he'll listen. I don't think we have to go in here yet. Hold up. Yeah, we don't have to go in here yet. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm going to look up this Liliana thing again. I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, guys. I'm giving up on the whole Liliana Nug thing. It's annoying anyways. I went back out of Orzammar and came back in, and it still didn't trigger. So, we're not going to worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. It'd just be cool to, you know, complete all the pets and everything, but that's alright. Let's give some more stuff to that guy.
Wrangler I've ever seen.
Got some more.
I trust Vala, my nut-wrangling friend.
So, let's go ahead and head upstairs. Actually, let's go see what these guys are doing.
Hey, what's down there?
Does this do it? No. What's up, guys?
What's this? A human? We make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they've made their move on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
I should go.
Alright, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll head upstairs. Get started in the politics. go. Look at dude.
Got it.
Alright, 50 XP. Can't complain too much. I don't think she talks.
So the closer you
You
live
have come
to
at
the
a
surface,
difficult time.
the higher class you are. Unless you're actually on the surface.
Good point.
Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? Turn to Lord Harrowmont and assure the future.
I just get paid to speak the truth. If you have an issue, I'll get on it.
Alright, is this Harrowmont's? It is. Let's go ahead and get started with Lord Harrowmont. Butler, what's up, Butler?
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's system.
Thanks, dude.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Alright, I'll enter the proving and see why the others withdrew.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern.
Of course you will.
There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Alright, so now we are going to be in the proving, which is basically like a fighting tournament. So, let's go to the council chamber. The assembly hall. Lady Dace, are you gonna talk?
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
While carving.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont insinuates...
Here's the royal palace. Let's see all these nobles arguing. Oh. I guess this isn't the council chamber. Okay. I had it mixed up. That's alright. We're not going to explore. What's in here? Can I steal anything? I like stealing stuff.
Now's better than later.
Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. Continue. Areas unnatural cold, dark shapes. Blah, blah, blah. Take the vial. Fractures by your touch. That's what I thought.
Just call me the Reaper!
A bit more dying, please.
There we go. Good job, team. Hurry up and die so I can loot you. Thank you. Nice, 3 gold. Almost makes up for that ring I bought you, Alistair. Here.
I see enemies ahead. I'll get on it.
Get up so I can whirlwind. Whirlwind. Nice. I do a lot of bonus damage. Why won't you attack?
Someone's gonna make this forward, baby!
I'll get on it. By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act.
Of course I did.
Drive people to strange things.
It's not like I was stealing anything. Hmm? Alright, well, I guess it's time to head on out of here. Alright, onward to the assembly hall. There we go. What's going on, dude?
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host you. I am Bartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
I need aid against the Blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Mm-hmm. Is there some way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harriman for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin,
I don't want to support Prince Balin.
Your requests.
Then I'll have to seek my aid from Harrowmont instead.
Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust.
Blah, 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 blah. I don't care about you anymore.
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
I'll have to think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last. If
Oh.
my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time.
Oh,
I will be here.
okay. Well, that really makes me want to help him even more. Thanks for threatening me.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Yes, sir.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Alright. What's up, steward?
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
A blight is coming.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The assembly is blind to all else.
Is there any way I can break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Alright, well, we will find our own way then. So we're going to go to the, what is it called? shaperate really quick before we go to the proving.
Thief! Who would... Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the shaper. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Alright, that shouldn't be too hard to find. A bald dwarf with a tattoo.
Oh, and pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
There we go.
I'll get on it.
Alright, helping more innocent people. That's what I do. What's up, Shaper?
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
What harm could I do to let him preach?
He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzammar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No, thank you for your time.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Alright.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Let's see, a few more books in here. Book. Book.
All right. Now's better than later.
Not bad. What's this? Alright, alright. Alright. So I think we're going to end this one here, guys. After this episode, or starting next episode rather, we will be going to do the proving, the tournament. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you next time. Corb out.
Try for